a beautiful relationship that's 100% healthy all the time is, I think, what we all really want. We all want to be seen and heard. I love Oprah's last comment on the last show that she did, for those of you who saw it. She looked directly in the camera and she said, what I've learned out of all these years and all these interviews and all these people that I've met is what people want more than anything in life is to be seen and understood. So this is what we strive for, but how do we get here? It doesn't have to be that difficult. We make it difficult. I love this little diagram because this forces you to get out of fantasy and put it into reality. When I work with a couple now, I use this. I know it looks like kindergarten. I know. But it works. Because do you line up? Do you have the same values? What is it that you need to work on? It's okay to enter a relationship that's not perfect because no relationship is. But you want to make sure that you align somehow, some way. I used to, and most people fall in love with the physical and emotional connection. That's where their relationship is most of the time. It's emotionally driven and it's physically active. That's not sustainable. I guarantee you, you will have challenges, big challenges in your relationship if that is what you have in your relationship. Many people don't think about the intelligence of a relationship. What is your intellectual connection? Is there one? It's important to know that because your expectation probably somewhere is that there should be. And in about 2 years after you have that big wedding and pay all that money, you're going to be sitting there going, wow, we don't even connect. And you're going to wonder why. It's really important to think about an intellectual connection in partnership. The other one that's really big is financial. It doesn't mean that you should wait until you meet somebody that's financially, set. Not at all, but you want to have the same values with money. You turn on any talk show, any afternoon, I guarantee you if there's a couple fighting, 90% of the time it's over money. So what are your values together? If you know what they are going into a relationship, or you go home tonight and you revisit the relationship you're in, I bet you it will be really great to start having those conversations. And then the spiritual connection. I don't usually talk about my own spirituality with groups that I don't know, but I'm a Christian. I took my shoes off, I can tell you that. I'm a Christian. I don't have to be in relationship with a man that's a Christian. But I can tell you that I like being in a relationship with a man that's a Christian, because then we can connect on that level. It's not a disconnect. And if you have two different belief systems, then you can understand each other's and use that as a way to connect and come together. And I've seen relationships and worked with people that have two different belief systems that are beautifully overlaid and intertwined. I mean, if you're a kid, why not? Hanukkah and Christmas, you score, right? But you want to look at that. You want to look at that in your relationship and nurture it. And so now we've done, that's the kindergarten talk, right? So now let's take it up a notch. What does it mean if you dig deeper in these 5 categories? What is the physicality of your relationship? How long have you been married? Have you been married 10 years? Are you having sex? Do you want sex? Is it important to you? Is it not important to you? Many people stop having that conversation and have no idea, and then they wonder why they're not connected. It's partnership. These categories are really great to kind of use to kind of guide your way through your own relationship. What are you doing intellectually? I love, more than anything, to run into an old couple that have sparkle in their eye. That, to me, is one of the most beautiful things ever. And you can feel their love. You can feel their commitment. Yeah, they have their challenges, but they've learned to navigate a relationship that has sustainability and a really beautiful foundation because they've taken the time to really know each other from a whole perspective. And every time you talk to couples like that and you start getting interested in their storyline, you see the richness of it. And it always has shades of all these 5 categories. It's understood. And it's a really beautiful thing. So I really encourage you, if you came here tonight because you're having challenges in your own relationships or you're looking for healthy relationships, remember these 5 categories when you're out there looking or you go home with your partner. I think you'll find that it will really help stimulate a new level of being relational. And even if only one of these is good, that's a great place to start. You don't have to throw in the towel.